Hey there, Caleb Dennison with Digital Trends coming at you from New York, where I'm visiting with Sony, checking out the new extra bass wireless speakers. Today we're going to take a look at the XB41, the XB31, and the smallest version, the XB21. I'm here with Chris Dursarkisian, if I got that correct. And yeah, there's quite a bit to look at here. Now, first some commentary. Bluetooth speakers are kind of a commodity item now, right? Everybody's got one. There's tons of them out there. Super cheap options available on Amazon. So how do you differentiate yourself in a super saturated market with something like a Bluetooth speaker, where Sony's take is to take a look at some key design features and really amp them up, make them a lot more interactive, a lot more personable, and a lot more utilitarian. There's a ton going on here. So we're going to start by focusing on the XB41 here. That's the largest available in the lineup. It retails for $249. And it does a lot of stuff. The first thing you want to note, the exterior on this speaker is not only super resilient, but this is an IP67 rated speaker, which means that, you know, you could dunk it in some water. Chris, why don't you dunk that sucker for us really quick? You can dunk it in up to a meter, or 3.3 feet of water for up to 30 minutes, and it's going to be fine. That's not going to happen. Maybe it falls in your pool and you pull it out, no big deal. But if you take it to the beach, whether it's salt water or chlorinated water, it's your pool, you're not going to have a problem with the speaker going belly up. And in fact, if you need to clean it, you can just run it under some water. There are also 24-hour battery life available with all three of the speakers in the line. And Chris, if you could show me the back of one of these speakers really quick. They are going to charge your device. The XB41 and XB31, the large and the medium size, will charge your device. That's what that USB port is for right there. But you'll also notice that there is a micro USB port as well. And that means that you can charge the speaker with a micro USB cable. You don't necessarily have to have the power pack. So, that makes a lot of sense if you're going out and about. You don't want to drag that big old power brick around and find wall outlet power. You can actually charge this speaker with another battery. You could charge it in your car. That USB charging capability is something that seems really obvious. Not sure why we didn't have that before from a number of different speaker brands, but I'm glad to see it here with Sony. Obviously, these guys light up. So if we flip this speaker around, there's a lot of light available here. Sony's done this with their speakers in the past, but you'll notice the lighting goes all the way around the edge here. We have lighted drivers here, and there's some strobe stuff that we'll check out here in a second. You can also customize the light color with an app that Sony makes available, free download. That also will allow you to change the EQ and do some other fun tricks. One of those fun tricks is a party mode feature that allows you to actually get some interesting sounds out of the speaker. So we're going to dry this guy off, and let's say that you're hosting a party. You want to add some sounds to the party experience. You can do that through the app, as Chris is pulling up here. We'll just change the balance there. Yeah, so you have the option to go into Party Booster, and you can assign different sounds, so that we've got cowbell here, there's congas, there's I think there was a rim shot, you've also got explosion or a reggae horn, and you can fold that in through the app. Like while you're playing music, you can initiate a sound, but you can also do it by tapping the speaker. So if you've got the speaker in your hand, you can just pop it and get yourself more cowbell or any number of different sounds. Now I know like some hardcore audio enthusiasts are going to probably balk at something like that, but this is meant to be a fun speaker, and I can think of all kinds of, my kids are absolutely going to love this. So with the light interaction, with the party boost capability, there's a lot of fun involved, but it's also a serious speaker as well. So this is, the speaker has been optimized for bass output. You do get the Sony extra bass with these. We have two active drivers here, and then in the center, you can't really see it, but there's a passive radiator that works with the pressure from these two drivers to enhance the bass response. Sony also folds in their LDAC technology here, so you're going to get close to high res. It's certainly going to be better than 320 kbps if you have higher quality audio files that you're using. But if you subscribe to high quality Spotify, you're going to get the best sound you can from that. They do get very loud. This is definitely a party speaker, so it's capable of getting very loud, but they also put an emphasis on vocal clarity too. So you're getting a wide range of audio performance from the speaker, both from a party perspective, but also from a more active listening perspective. Another thing they added here is a wider sound field. There is a live mode that they've integrated into this, and you can do this through the app or you can do it through the speaker. But if you want a more spacious sound, something that sounds more akin to a live venue, then you can initiate that live mode. It robs the speaker just a tiny little bit of the bass because of the way it's doing its processing. At least that was my initial experience. We'll dig into that some more on the review, but you do get a much bigger, more room-filling, wider sort of live sound, which I think is very cool. And then finally, I wanted to mention that the speakers can be paired in stereo if you want them to, but more than that, if you really want a huge party, you can pair up to 100 of these speakers, put them in different rooms, cover the entire house with sound, and manage them all from a single speaker, a single app, so they're all playing the exact same thing in the exact same way. Once you step down to the XB41, you do lose that USB charging capability for charging your own device. But it still maintains most of the other features of the speakers. We've got the full rundown of the pricing and availability at the post that you'll see below, or you can visit digitaltrends.com to get that information if you happen to be watching this on YouTube. So that is a really intriguing line of extra bass wireless speakers from Sony. Again, the XB41, XB31, and XB21, which should be available just around the corner here, ready for spring and definitely for summer as we look to get out of some of this nasty weather. I'm Caleb Dennison for Digital Trends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.